So, here we are. Last game in our MVP series.
Going up against SGA tonight.
Yeah, that's my guy. He can...
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for and taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kristaps Porzingis.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Jalen Williams is out there with Holmgren. And it's Zorber in at the 5. And for the Warriors, they've got MP. Sohan is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. Oh, what a fun matchup, Doris, we have here tonight, featuring two teams that love to shoot the three.
And we continue to see more and more of this in today's NBA, Kev. Both of these teams have the green light to fire with any sliver of space from deep. This should be a shootout.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Hey guys, well, all eyes will be on the potential MVPs tonight. MP and I chatted about this challenge of facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in this one, and he told me, I am looking forward to it. I know Shai's a student of the game, so this will feel like a chess match at times. It's a test that we're both looking forward to. We'll see how strong his chess game is soon enough.
Great stuff. I know the chess pieces, but that's about it. Now, here's Curry, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. To the inside. Here's Wallace. Back to SGA. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Here's Sohan. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Curry with the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Here's Zorber. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Curry. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got 5 points so far.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved. How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Now, here's MP. Last game, 26 points. Wallace against Curry. Pass to Sohan. Here's MP. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Following the score by Golden State, Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Williams can't get it to go. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. MP against SGA. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Pass to Sorber. A floater. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. MP passes to Curry. Back to MP. Sohan with the screen. MP finds Sohan.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guys. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City trailer. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Lots of room. Joe Good.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And here's SGA following Lu Dort's 3.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai. So Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He ended up with 26 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Nurkic is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Moody. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's MP in at the point guard position.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Such a wide open look. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork and ability to get shots. Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Another miss by SGA. Pass to MP. Nurkic a screen on McCain. MP fires from way outside. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Porzingis. Some nice passing by Golden State. Another miss by MP.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
A nice shot by McCain.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Now, here's MP. 12 points for him. Pass to Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Good on the three-point shot. McCain's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:25 left to play here in the second quarter. MP deciding where to go with it. The three is pure from MP.
Boy, this guy doing his job, spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his third to go.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Warriors with some changes. Jeremy Sochan comes in for Jusuf Nurkic. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. On the wing, Wallace. Pass to SGA. No good from outside. Warriors trail by 5. MP with it. He's got 15. Outside Curry. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Now, the greatest shooter in the history of the game. Curry, so good from deep.
McCain against MP. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Kept alive. And the dunk by Sochan.
And this is what Sochan brings to this team. Energy, rebounding, and that ability to keep plays alive with his activity.
And here's SGA. 12 points for him. Down low. Here's Sorber. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
I think it's fair to say we know how this probably is going to shake out, but crazier things have happened.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
I love the depth.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So for Oklahoma City right now, out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Sorber in at the center, filling out the middle. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
Now here's Williams. Nothing on the board, and they call an illegal screen here. While we have a chance, here are the NBA's assist leaders for the second half of the season. Fifth on the list, MP.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
Now, here's MP. He's got 15. Back to Sochan. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Holmgren.
What a play by Sochan, making the adjustment to get to the bucket while taking the contact.
The Thunder with the lead. Here's Wallace. It's hauled in by MP.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
For the lead, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Now here's Wallace. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game, and the shot goes in. SGA's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And checking out numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. He's right around 29 points a night, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
That's certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Kevin, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. Now Williams. Following the three-point attempt by MP. Williams can't hit. MP outside. Pass to Curry. A 3-ball. Curry buries the 3-shot.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Crosses over the kid. That one doesn't go. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams, here we go. From past the arc. And SGA gets it to go on the assist by Williams. And now a 3-point Oklahoma City lead. Outside Curry. Releases. That's good on the jump shot. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. To the middle, here's Porzingis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Porzingis has got 14.
Kristaps Porzingis with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Thunder lead by 3.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Dort, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Einad's checked in. Alex Caruso comes in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Williams. And Jared McCain subbed in for Cason Wallace. Sochan with the screen inside. And the dunk by Sochan.
Quick lift off the floor there. Jeremy Sochan.
1:10 left in the third. Pass to Caruso. And here's SGA. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Joe, good.
A guy like this with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Curry kicks to MP. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Warriors trail by 6. MP outside. Outside Curry. From the arc. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Greg, their offensive approach has been rocked.
Boy, that SGA dunk was right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
Curry finds MP. To end the run, gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. A terrific. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Moody, Lou Dort out there with MP. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic, and it's Santos in at the 4.
That is SGA at his best, running the floor, playing with pace.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 24.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting body on body.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the bounce. And it's Mitchell missing. Warriors trail by 3. Moody the pass to MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
MP looking solid from there.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell in the corner. Takes a 3. That's good. And SGA with the assist. SGA's got his 7th assist here tonight. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. Santos the pass to MP. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And Santos gets it to go.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
To the paint. And stolen by MP. To take the lead. It's good from long range. MP's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Thunder making a change here. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Sorber. Porzingis with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
They've also been scoring on the break with a great dunk. That's an athletic freak.
Wow.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. Might have surprised himself, folks.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Williams with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Good! Lays it right in there.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here. One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Step up to the challenge.
Steps back. Gilgeous-Alexander goes up and puts it down.
Maybe the most predictable player on the floor in this moment. SGA with a big-time delivery.
Here's Porzingis. Doesn't get that one.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Williams, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Well, J-Dub has the size and strength to work on the interior. That is nicely done.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. It's taken away by Wallace. Now Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he misses the J. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Here's MP. Does not go in. Williams looking around.
Kristaps Porzingis in a big spot, not an inch of back down. That is beautiful.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Wallace outside. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pocket 6. It's Shai fighting through contact down low.
The quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shai is on time.
MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
It's off target and an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Third personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so they foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And you said in your pregame video that you wanted to dominate in this game. Of course I'm happy with that. But it was a total team effort. We got contribution. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dom, thanks.